So yeah, this is an old 1910 villa. It used to be 2 stories in Devonport, and we moved in about 2-3 years ago. And straight away it was really obvious the downstairs just wasn't working for us. It was a real higgledy-piggledy mass of rooms of different heights and sizes, so it just didn't feel like part of an old villa. And so we decided that what we really wanted to do was to actually do away with the ground floor completely. So we demolished the ground floor, or rather the builders demolished the ground floor and lowered the house, so that we had the old original house, which was pretty small, but a big space at the back. So the plan was always to use that garden to make the house back to something much more livable and of a decent size. So when it came to appointing the builder, we went through a process where we actually talked to 3 different builders to get different quotes from them. And Next Level were recommended to us by a friend, and so they made that list. And really what secured the business for them was initially they gave us a fixed price, and that was really important when you're doing a project of this size with the level of work that needed to be done, because we were not only lowering the house, but we were renovating and reconfiguring the existing villa and then building on the back as well to pretty much double the size. So there were 3 quite important elements to the project. The other reasons we chose Next Level were the flexibility that they offered. We really wanted to stay in the property for as long as possible, and obviously with the 3 stages they planned that very carefully. That enabled us to live in for probably 6 of the 9 months. We worked with Bricolage, a company that looks at interior design and spaces, and so it was really important for us to have a good level of communication between Next Level and that company Bricolage. In terms of overall experience with the team, the first thing we found that was Brendan from the very start was really involved and very professional. He was always open to communication, and he kept the project moving despite the fact there were countless number of trades, often all over the house. It was actually really painless. It went really quickly. The speed of the build was so fast. Literally every day you would see something different, which was really exciting. Importantly though, the speed, I was always concerned that the speed would come at the expense of quality, but actually the quality was really good as well. So we got through the job. If you think the 3 elements in 9 months was pretty impressive. There are several of the rooms that we absolutely love. I think the kitchen came out better than we would have hoped. Obviously we put a lot of planning into that, designed it ourselves, but it really came up well, and it really is one of the centre parts of the house. When people come round, they always say, "Oh, a lovely kitchen." It's a great social space as well. Previously we couldn't really have friends round, it was just too small, but now it just naturally lends itself to kind of casual entertainment that can grow into bigger parties. So yeah, we're loving it. Well, you know, it's a really good space. But also the bathrooms. I didn't expect to say the bathrooms, but they both are really lovely spaces. The elements that we chose, the redid glass, the selection of tiles were quite different, but worked really well together. And again, I think that's probably testament to Bricolage, the people we worked with on this. The choice of colours really worked, and the finishing was excellent. And again, I put a lot of that down to Next Level. I would recommend Next Level. I mean, they haven't let us down in any way whatsoever. We've had a really smooth build, and often when you go through this process, you don't end up being friends with your builders. You know, you normally have a few things to say about them which aren't good, but honestly, it really has been a really smooth process, and they've been a great team to work with. So I'd absolutely recommend them. I already have recommended them, and as I say, when you put people in there, you're recommending someone to build a house. It's a huge investment, it's a huge responsibility, and I have no trouble recommending Next Level.